then justify what you said. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm supposed to come up with 5, but I couldn't think of a 5th one.
The guy loses his job and he thinks he can do whatever he wants.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You're living by your own rules now?
Exactly. I don't have to follow any rules.
I'll smack that stupid hat off your head.
I dare you.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, welcome to the second episode of the podcast.
Oh, you already started recording?
Yeah, man. You gonna ask us every episode?
You used to ask us if we were ready or not.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
This is gonna be like this from now on, guys. It's gonna be a spontaneous record, man.
Okay.
We talked about this.
No, we did not.
We talked about this last time.
We definitely did.
No, we didn't.
We said that we're gonna be in the middle of a conversation.
No, we said it would be cool if we started adding like our spontaneous conversations. We didn't say we're actually gonna do it.
So we discussed this already. And you're still surprised.
We discussed this.
We literally talked about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you 3 to shut the fuck up.
Regardless, we discussed it. This is the second episode of podcast Theater at Lunch podcast. Podcast Theater at Lunch, and we got all 4 of us buffoons. We got that piece of shit over there, Chris.
That's racist.
I mean, I didn't. Why is that racist, Chris? Yeah, whatever, Jay.
Elaborate.
I think you know why it's racist.
Yeah, whatever,
man.
Jada Pinkett.
The same reason this guy telling me that I like chicken is racist.
You did say that.
You did say that, right? And we got you on fucking video or on audio.
You said that, yeah.
You did say
it's
that.
in one of the videos. If you watch our videos, you would know.
You would know. Yeah, that stupid face.
Yeah.
Or if you listen to the videos.
Yeah, instead of watching your own fucking video over and over again. You could be giving us all views.
We got that jobless fool, Joshua.
Hey, shout out to Gio, man.
Yeah, we're gonna shout him out in a little bit, man. We're gonna shout out our sponsors, man. Well, he jumped on the So random. We're still
In the middle of the introduction, you called me a piece of shit, and then you shout out someone.
I just want to make a shout out to my mom.
Yeah, that's Richie.
Jesus.
Richie Rich.
Shout out to God and Jesus too.
And we got myself, Lewis.
A little B.
This podcast, like we said in the first one, is absolutely about nothing. We discuss whatever the hell's current, whatever we could think of. I mean, you guys have any input on what this podcast is about?
No, I think we covered it last week.
I think we got it all.
The Seinfeld of episodes?
The Seinfeld, the podcast, man. That's it.
We've all seen Reservoir Dogs?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
I was thinking about this the other day. You know, we were the we did all named who we were in
Seinfeld.
And if we were all familiar with the characters of Reservoir Dogs.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
But I remember it enough to know that there's no black people there.
There's a Mr. Black.
There is a Mr. No, there's not. There's a reference to Mr. Black.
Okay, well, that's why he's not in the film. He was referenced.
I feel like Jada Pinkett Smith will have a problem with that.
Isn't it Quentin Tarantino, Mr. Black?
There isn't. In Mr. Black, he says that everyone's going to fight over being Mr. Black, and he doesn't do that anymore. So he assigns the colors.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a Mr. Purple.
Is there?
Who's off doing something else?
How about Mr. Brown? Is there a Mr. Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Brown. There's Mr. White, Mr. Brown, Mr. Blue, Mr. Pink,
Mr. Orange.
Mr. Orange.
I don't remember any of these fucks.
I don't know, man. Just assign colors. Then fuck it.
What the fuck? So I'm gonna be brown by default? What type of game is this? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, have you seen Power Rangers?
Yes.
Okay.
That's racist.
What color was the black guy?
I'm Tommy.
Black guy? He was a white guy.
No. What was his Power Ranger color?
He was black. Yeah, but I feel like we can assign each other.
What was the Asian Power Ranger?
He was not yellow.
She was yellow.
She was yellow.
And then the other girl, Power Ranger by default, was yellow. Was pink.
Regardless, though, we can assign each other different. I don't have to be the Black Ranger.
All right, so let's
I can assign myself a personality based off of the actual
don't
fucking
remember
personalities.
Equal rights.
So basically, what you're telling me is because I don't remember, you're automatically gonna fucking stereotype me. Like,
it's not a stereotype, man. I mean, we're just giving
it's being flat out racist.
It fits in, man. All right.
You're a fucking racist pig. You're a fucking racist pig.
I'm just gonna not touch this one.
Yeah, don't touch it because you already got fucked over that last episode. All right.
Most
What
of
the fuck even happened? I don't even remember.
The most fucking politically appropriate person in this fucking podcast doesn't have a job.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? You fucking asshole, man. Fuck you, Chris.
Well,
You know, you could be Mr. Black. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna defend your ass. Nah, fuck you.
Fine, we won't be racist. You can be Mr. White.
That's good.
yeah, Mr. White. Well, we're gonna do a shout out to Geo Keep It Real, Make Love and Be Bluffing, CultDaddy.com. Head out to that website over there. You're gonna see a lot of random shit.
You hear that, Gio? Go to your own website.
You hear that, Gio? Lewis thinks you're writing shit.
Yeah. Thanks to our sponsors out there.
Cult Daddy.
We got a couple other ones. We got CultDaddy.com. It's a blog site. We got a Geo site. Cult Daddy. So for all you listeners out there, we're running dry on sponsors. All right, we need some more. So
Yeah, leave us a comment or something, man.
if you want a shout out to your site,
Those were the top 3.
you know, if you want all of our listeners out there, all of them.
All 3 of you.
Come on, man. Give us a little bit more credit. All
I'm
seven.
sorry.
All 7 of you.
Come on. You know, we averaged like 2. Except my video, of
I
course.
think Lorenzo watched our
The
video.
Walking Dead.
You think Lorenzo watches our video?
Nah.
Yeah,
not yet.
it's only Gio and Lorenzo. Those are the last 2 views on the Minecraft shit.
It's definitely just me, you, Lorenzo.
You guys don't even watch the
I mean,
videos.
I
One of
watch
the videos
the
has
video.
0.
We watch
One of the videos has 0 views.
Does it?
To be fair, I went to Chris's house and he had like 36 tabs open and like 5 of them were our videos.
Yeah.
So he was gonna watch them eventually.
No, he's just
Now, what
pumping
about
the
you?
views himself.
What about you?
Just let him
Well,
play.
I
I know you're watching your video
I
over and
don't
over.
watch any of the videos.
You haven't watched your video,
I watched it once when I released it just to make sure.
and I don't even understand shit you said in the video. To be
Me
quite
neither.
honest.
I'm
It's
surprised
you-
it got that many views.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got that many views
See,
too.
that's what I'm saying. We need a new format with cams.
So what are we gonna do?
So what's our format? Watching our videos over and over again? That's what our format is?
Like I was telling these 2, we just get y'all have iPhones. That's a standardized video. You just set them all up and cut between them. That's it.
We'll do that next episode.
We could try.
But what the hell did that have to do with his format? That's not his format.
Think about it. Right now, our video is not even a video. You go to it, it's a black screen, and we're just talking for an hour.
I feel like doing something different when he says this. I'm definitely putting something up. A picture.
Yeah. So people are just not gonna understand what you're saying, just like your other video.
It doesn't matter. Because the point is, because my face is in it, I got more views. It's my theory.
Is that really what you think?
Yeah.
Because I think it's just you watching your own video.
Yeah.
I don't watch my own videos.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching his video, leave a comment. If you guys aren't watching his videos, don't leave a comment. That is all. I mean, if they're watching your video, they're watching our video.
Now I'm gonna go make 5 different profiles. Fucking
Yo, man.
Yeah.
I watched this video 5 times. It was so good.
And he does have the time for it.
oh shit!
Since he doesn't have a job. How about you stop clicking that? Everybody can hear that.
I don't give a shit.
All right. Anyways, we're gonna go with our first segment, Lose News. All right. Do you guys have any topics in Lose News? Anything that you any current news?
You didn't prepare for this, Lewis.
I've been talking about this since a long time already. So
I know. We wanted to discuss Donald Trump, and we wanted to discuss the black people at the Oscars.
yeah, we got that on this list. I don't have Donald Trump. I mean, do you have any other things that popped up this week?
I haven't even seen that list.
It doesn't matter. Do you have anything that? God damn it! You're fucking off of work every day. You should have nothing but things on your head.
Should be doing nothing
what
but
are the
research.
current news, Joshua?
You should be working on becoming a magician or something.
Yeah.
I mentioned
more
something,
useful
but it
than
was
no.
vetoed because it affects the 3 of you, not me. But if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
It was vetoed. I didn't veto anything.
It's worth vetoing. It's useless information that nobody really cares about.
So let
No,
me know.
like 2,000 people care about this.
Let me know. What is it?
I don't remember. Go ahead, talk about it. Whatever, man.
The Disney shit.
Let's pass.
Yeah, okay.
Disney fired a bunch of people, and
That's it.
yeah, they fired and they told their employees, train your replacements.
90 days, and then you're all
You
fired.
got 90 days to train your replacements. What would you do if they told you that?
If they fired 2,000 people from bags and then they gave me another 2,000, is that what it
I'm
is?
gonna have to censor our company out. I'm definitely censoring that out. But,
So if they fired 2,000 of us,
yeah.
and then they hired another 2,000, and I have
And
to
they were
train-
firing 30 supervisors. Okay, they were firing 30 of us, and they said you need to replace your you need to train your replacements. What would you do?
In 90 days.
You got 90 days, 3 months. That's
or
a
you
long
don't,
time.
or you don't get your severance.
Let's be more realistic. It only takes us like a couple minutes to train the next one, but they gave us 2 weeks to train the next one. What would you do, Chris?
I'll be pretty pissed.
Okay, I didn't ask for your emotion. I said, what would you do?
You didn't ask me for my emotion, but I gave you my emotion anyways.
Yeah, but let's go back to what I asked you. What would
And
you
I guess
do?
I'll train the fucker. I don't know. What would you do?
I'll
Go on strike, man. Like, fuck this.
Yeah,
we
bro.
do not deserve this.
Shout out
Yeah.
to shout out to Tony.
Shout out to Tony.
Shout out to Tony, man.
Shout
I know
out-
you're not watching this video, but you're getting shouted out.
Shout out
anyway.
to the,
and happy birthday, nigga. Today's your birthday.
Cool. Happy birthday.
The unemployed guy. I'll go on strike since they're firing me.
Yes.
You're really hurting their feelings.
Says the
Yeah.
guy who got
Oh,
fired
yeah,
anyways, and then you go on strike.
Yeah.
No, think about it.
But
if
you're
you
not-
don't
but
train
you're-
your replacements, you go on strike, then who the fuck are they going to have to replace you?
Or maybe they'll just
Oh.
Hire more people that don't know what to do? All right.
or they just promote from the inside. It's not that big of a
They'll figure it
I don't
out.
think it's big of a hurdle.
What
as
I
you
would
think
do
it
is train them.
So what you're saying is that okay? I understand. So what you're saying is that you're not fired yet. You're about to get terminated.
Yeah,
but
they're
have
gonna
to
give you a
train.
severance package. They're gonna give you money. You know what I'm saying? When you're done,
Yeah.
like as a goodbye, thanks for everything. But you don't get that if you decide not to train.
Yeah, the only way you get your severance fee is if you, like, train your replacement.
I'm assuming we're not lawyers, guys. We don't know. And it only makes sense, right?
Unless you're Joe Swad, then you just assume you know all the facts of life.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know
this
everything
is
about
where I
work.
got
This is
from.
why he's above and beyond work.
Exactly. I'm
That's
still
pretty
alive.
shitty though, man.
I would be training them all wrong.
Yeah, I would train them all.
What you
I'll
do
train
is
them
if
all
you
wrong.
don't have exact change, you
Listen,
just,
you take the cage.
you just send
You
them
just
off.
leave it there.
You don't charge them.
Go up. Like, once it's full, just leave it outside.
So this is how you open the program.
But I don't understand the logic. Are they going to pay the new people less?
I mean, that's
Probably.
essentially what it is. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You're gonna pay the new people less and
Take
cut
away your
benefits and stuff. You know.
yeah.
And these people are looking at like for example, you go to a company and they're paying you $70,000, you're gonna be happy.
Mhm.
But that position probably pays $130,000.
Mhm.
But 100 for 70, you'd probably still be happy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So this podcast makes it, and we could all be rich.
We're not even sure. Like, where is this firing happening? Like, is it like park wide or is it like?
It's definitely they're not gonna give you 90 days to train a costume person, or to train somebody to run a concession
Probably
stand.
management, right?
It definitely has to be management. Somebody that has to be trained. Anybody could
Yeah.
train somebody how to serve milkshakes.
That's what I figured.
It's harder to train, management. I don't know. I think I trained them bad. Joshua would probably be that person getting fired
So I'm
on
thinking-
that first day.
I'm thinking if they're
Those sound
firing
attractive.
2,000, I don't know
I
if they
mean-
have 2,000 levels of management that they're gonna fire, but like maybe they're getting rid of these like part-time or seasonal people that are just like on the books to be on the books. They're just like
Some of them are
Cut 'em
like,
loose.
some of them have been there for like 20, 30 years.
yeah, you
and
could
they're
still be
getting fired.
seasonal for 20, 30 years. You could just go to work like 3 days a week out of a month.
This is true.
Well, anyways, next on Lose News is the Oscar controversy. You guys all know what's going on?
Nope.
No.
Explain it to me.
I am
Louis.
going to explain it. Basically, Jada Pinkett Smith and Joshua both feel that there's not enough diversity in the Oscars. It's a bunch of white people winning. It's a white thing. It's not a
Which is fucked up.
what's fucked up, Chris.
No.
Put you on the spot. I didn't say nothing.
No black people win, man.
Yeah, black people are winning.
Where?
Fucking 2012. I mean, not 2012. 12 Years a Slave. That was 2 years ago, man.
I'm talking about this year.
Yeah, what the fuck? Name one black adult that acted good this year.
I don't know.
Or
I mean, we have independent film.
All right, here. Name your top 3 movies that came out this year.
Chris is still watching
Not
movies.
that you watched any of them, because
Yeah.
you watched every movie from like 10 years ago.
The
So your question is invalid then,
Correct.
right? I'm glad you realized it was invalid before you finished asking.
You know what I realized
Fuck.
is that your comment and your opinion's invalid because you haven't seen any of these movies.
Wait, you know what's a good movie that
Fuck
came out
you,
recently
man.
though? That had a lot of minorities? Star Wars 7. Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Okay. Is that okay?
It's you have a female protagonist,
Okay.
you have a black protagonist,
Okay.
and you have a Hispanic protagonist.
Now, what we're talking about is
Good
actors.
point.
Actors. You seen the movie?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie. Is that main actor worthy of an Oscar?
I mean, if we're talking about
it-
if we have to fill a black guy's spot,
That's fucking stupid. We just have to fill in spots just to fill in spots. Imagine you're a really good actor.
I mean, are you trying to offend people?
Nothing says you've earned this award, then hey, we made this spot for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's even more ignorant. You know, you have a
not
really
ignorant.
good actor.
That's like segregation. Like,
It's not
we're
segregation.
gonna have a black.
No, it's just in case.
It's just in
If,
case.
if there's no black guys who win,
What about
It's gonna be best male role, best female role, best black actor.
yeah.
Wait,
that's-
hold on,
it's
hold
not
on.
like that. It's not like
Hold
that.
on. What about Quentin's film? Samuel L. Jackson did fucking fantastic in that movie.
He did good. Not Oscar nomination good.
You serious?
I would have given him an Oscar for that role. You know, and I love that movie. Samuel L. Jackson and Oscar
That whole movie was
That doesn't
carried
even
by
sound right.
Samuel.
for acting the same way he acts in every other film. You know,
But
he
like I said, if you had to fill a
he's an
spot,
ignorant fuck. If they were gonna give it to a minority,
The Hateful Eight, yo, like
if they were gonna give it to a minority, they have to give it to Benicio del Toro for Sicario. He deserves that fucking spot. That was amazing. That acting was superb.
Can we also point out that these comments, these like boycott the Oscars things, are almost specifically mentioned because there are no blacks.
Yeah.
And not any other culture, not any other ethnicity, nothing like. No one's like, hey, there's no Hawaiians there. There's
Yeah.
no Pacific Eastern Islanders. There's no.
There's no Asians.
Yeah, it's like, hey, there's no black people.
Nobody gives a shit.
are there no Asians?
No.
No.
That's fucked up.
But they're talking about, you know, minorities. They're saying it's all white, you know, so it's not saying like there's no black people. But that's usually what it's hinted at. But regardless on that, it's highly exaggerated, you know, that they need to fucking boycott these things, okay? Because you list the movies and there's none that's good, okay? And this is Jada Pinkett Smith, and she's mad because Will Smith, that shitty actor, did not get any.
Come on, man. Stop calling him a shitty actor.
Listen, you fucking troll.
No. But you admitted yourself that he's okay.
He's not.
Now he's shitty because he's boycotting the Oscars.
All right. He's
Yes.
He's not horrible.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where's Will Smith at?
6.
That's not horrible.
That's not Oscar worthy.
Yeah, 6 isn't a 10.
You know, and 6, that's because he's done 2 good films. And then the rest of him, you know, 7 pounds and Pursuit of Happiness. And,
Independence Day.
oh yeah.
Coming from most of it coming from his wife, who I can't even tell you a good movie she's been in.
She was in The Matrix.
Like I said, I can't tell you a good movie she's been in.
Yeah.
Matrix.
Come on, man. You don't like The Matrix?
Come on.
Yo,
Matrix had good action scenes.
Yeah. No, but the question was whether she's been in a good movie or not. And I think most of our viewers, Gio, would agree with me to say that The Matrix is a good movie.
I think Matrix did
Matrix is
what it was
definitely a
meant
good
to do.
movie.
Like Matrix was entertaining. It wasn't a good movie.
It's
I didn't think it
entertaining
was a
because
good
it's a good
series.
movie. If it's entertaining, it's a good movie.
If you just see it in the surface, the action and stuff.
I don't know, man.
I don't think that.
If it's entertaining, it's good.
I don't know. I feel like there's films out there that I can't really think of right now.
Like Taken 3 is entertaining, so I gotta call it good.
That's an entertaining piece of shit.
It's an entertaining piece of shit. So it's doing what it wanted me to do.
I don't think he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I think we definitely took that movie out of context. But regardless, this is way blown out of proportion. Okay, Will Smith was not good in his movie, from what I heard. You know, his accent was all off. You know, his acting was way overboard. It just wasn't good. He does not deserve that spot. Will Smith's comment is, they asked him, if you were nominated, would she still have done that? And he said, yeah. And I call bullshit. Why would she still do that if he got nominated? You know, there's no minorities in the Oscars. your husband's nominated, ma'am. You know, that sounds fucking stupid.
A better question would have been, if your husband didn't come out with a movie this year, would you still boycott it? I think that would be a better question.
That's a better question.
I think she definitely got her self-interest involved.
Yeah, she would definitely still have said yes.
Yeah, she would have said yes.
Just to save face.
Yeah.
Of course. I would do nothing but what I'm doing now.
Sicario is the only movie that got robbed of it, you know? And I think he did amazing. I think, I don't know, I think everything else is justified.
No, I'm thinking
By the way,
too.
I don't know. I really don't think Samuel Jackson's character was
He didn't just call it in
Right.
like snakes on a plane or some shit like that.
Wait,
Could
you seen Revenant?
Revenant, yeah.
You seen Sicario?
Yeah.
Okay, you seen what other movies that
But like if we're talking about like the actual character, fucking Revenant.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the characters.
Yeah, like
You're gonna tell me that fucking
Leo's role in Revenant, it's a beautiful movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's like there's not much there. Like there's no substance.
And I felt it was very believable. I thought his acting made his wounds and everything very believable. You know, I thought he was it. This probably was one of his.
Look, I haven't seen, what is it, Hard Eight? Is that what it's called?
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. I haven't seen Hateful Eight.
Hard Eight is P.T. Anderson.
Yeah, but is Samuel Jackson's
If he won the Oscar.
Listen, motherfucker, I haven't finished. Is his acting on par with the Django Unchained?
Yeah.
Is it like on that type of level?
It's better.
Who in Django was?
No, I'm trying to make a point.
Oh,
though.
you talking about Samuel Jackson's
Samuel
Django?
Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Was the acting on par with that?
It's better than.
Because I mean, because the Django Unchained is definitely not an Oscar.
No, that's
I
like-
disagree. I think him and Django Unchained was way more changed character. You know, it was very funny, but he was also like he looked crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he fit that role perfect. And Hateful Eight, he's just a hateful, spiteful bastard. You know what I'm saying? He's just an asshole. You
don't get that at the beginning though. There's like a twist. Like at the beginning, you like side with him, whatever. And then like
I'll tell you what, that's not a twist.
He does this speak.
You're gonna see him. He's an asshole, and you're definitely spoiling the movie. You're gonna start naming actual parts in the film. You know what I tell you is that you can tell he's just very charismatic. You know, but he just doesn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't think his thing was Oscar worthy. It was a good role, not Oscar worthy. You know. I also don't think The Hateful Eight should be nominated for Best Picture. You know what I'm saying? Even though I found it very entertaining, but it's just doesn't hit those Oscar check marks. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? It should be more diversified, or
yes,
it's good the way it is? Yes, and why?
I mean,
I think they're doing an okay job. I think if there's a lot of good actors out there, they should give it on the criteria of the actor, not on their skin color. You know, the second they start looking at skin colors, the second it starts becoming a problem. You know, when you start saying, okay, we just need an Asian, and we need a black guy. Okay, then we need to get a Hispanic. That wouldn't be fair.
I mean, that's not what they're doing though.
That's exactly what they want.
That's what they're doing. Like
they added like extra chairs to like the Oscars like board to diversify.
And that's stupid because now you're filling in those spots with just black people. You're no longer qualified for this job, even though you acted very good. We kind of have to take your spot away and give it to this black guy to diversify.
But that's what's been happening to black people. It's like even though a black person may do better, white people draw in more audiences.
Okay.
So they're gonna cast a white guy that did more poorly than the black guy.
like
What?
That's what's been happening for how many years?
Like in what case?
And like fucking.
I just told you The Hateful Eight beat DiCaprio.
Since the
And
beginning of
DiCaprio
movies.
is the Oscars baby. You know, everybody's like DiCaprio.
Hey, but listen to him. What
Hateful
case?
Eight,
What case do you
Since
think
the
a black-
beginning of movies,
Yeah, but what black guy do you think got snubbed in recent time?
I'm talking about casting wise.
Oh, you're talking about casting wise. Okay.
So if we're gonna go out for the same movie, you do better than me, but just because of my skin color, I'm gonna get the part.
Do you think that's how it really is?
Yeah, I think that's how it really is.
I don't know. I don't think that's how it is.
I mean,
Think about it. How many Asian movie stars do you see, and how many do you think that go out to the casting?
Every statement you're making is, I think this. I think like there's no evidence that this is happening. Maybe these people are just not going for these roles.
Have you seen Master of None?
No.
It's a show on Netflix, and there's an episode about it. Aziz Ansari, he's an Indian man, right? And he goes out for these roles, and all these roles, like they always stereotype him. Like he could go to Law and Order and try to like
do something different. But they want him to play the role.
And all they want him to do is be like a cab driver with an Indian accent. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that.
It's almost like when Samuel L. Jackson shows up on stage, they expect him to start yelling and.
All right, but that happens to like every actor. Like a lot of actors get typecasted, like, and taken for. This guy is always this same character.
This is nothing from the movie. I mean, from the show, the Master of None, right? Like, I didn't know this. You know Johnny Five, the fucking robot?
No.
No, you guys never seen Johnny Five?
No.
Y'all tripping.
Seen Johnny Bravo.
Nah, Johnny Five is like this Indian dude makes a robot, and he's fucking like the sentient robot where he fucking jumps like whatever. Anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, it's an Indian guy, right?
That's definitely gonna be the intro to our next game.
Yeah.
But listen, it's an Indian guy. He's the star of the movie, and with the sentient robot, right? But the Indian guy, I didn't know this. It was a white guy with brown face and making an Indian accent, and they could have just gotten a regular Indian guy, but they went over like every other Indian actor and to get a white guy.
Do you really think that's what happened?
Yeah, like.
Do you really think a bunch of Indians went to apply and they were like, nope, 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 let's get the white guy and paint them Indian?
Yeah.
What about auditions? You know, what about if nobody just was good enough? Nobody because you got to remember they take agents. Okay, first of all, in the Hollywood, it's the name first. Okay, it's the name. You know, Brad Pitt is gonna sell a movie, or he's gonna be. You know, they're gonna want.
Yeah, because he's a typical white guy, blue eyes, white face. Like that. That's what they think the audience wants to see. So they're just gonna skip over like.
That's what the audience does see. Number one, you know what I'm saying? Because those are the movies that do sell. You know, the majority of the audiences are white people. You know, but we can't be hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? Medea.
That's a shitty movie.
Those are all black casts.
Yeah.
You want to add white characters in Medea movies?
I mean, in the background, like if you
In
want
background.
Listen,
We're going back to the 50s.
Yeah. Why
listen,
can't Medea's
if the
daughter
point of Medea,
marry a white guy?
if the point of Medea is to have like black, like starring actors, like the protagonist, whatever.
Okay.
There's no reason why it should be all black. Like you could have
Swaz basically
a supporting
saying
character.
It wouldn't make sense if they're making a Medea movie and they hire a white guy and paint him black.
Exactly.
Shit doesn't make sense.
That. I'm not saying that.
And what I was about to say before was, don't they reach out to a lot of these guys? Like you should come audition or whatever. Don't they reach out?
No, the agents are the ones who put all this stuff on the table. You know what I'm saying? They'll come out. You know, they'll have a list of all these like the agents have a list of all these movies. You know what I'm saying? And then they pick the person. Hey, this role's opening up. You should, you know, I wanted you to go for it, or this and that. That's the agent's job, is to put these movies with these actors. You know?
I mean, I'm sure there are relationships that
unless
exist.
it's like requested, you know, like Scorsese and DiCaprio. That's definitely happening without agents. You know what I'm saying? DiCaprio calls him up like, "Hey, we need to make a movie on Wolf of Wall Street," and they make a movie on Wolf of Wall Street. You know, but I'm pretty sure they went as far as to paint this white guy as an Indian. Then, oh yeah, I know what that is. If they went as far as to paint this, that's because every other Indian actor, you know, they were probably running tight on budget, you know, or this guy's a bigger name. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think the diversity is.
I'm trolling. I do believe that that, you know, whoever gets these awards or gets these roles should be the best actors. But I do feel like there is a certain level. I feel like Swaz making some sense with some of the things that he's saying.
I think there's a lot of white actors. A lot of white actors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as a Hispanic, and I speak for everybody here, I don't feel that we're getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? I really don't feel like that. I feel it's more people act. You know what I'm saying? Imagine there was too many black people in the NBA, and they were like,
we need to bring in some white people.
We need to start bringing more white people in here. You know, just for the sake of having white people.
No white guy.
It should be
MVP for like
whoever the
years.
fuck is whoever.
Steve Nash won on there. He's Canadian.
Whoever's talented is talented.
He's Canadian.
You did drama, no? You did drama?
Yes.
How many black people were in you?
Not very many.
How many white people?
Tons.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's just more white people tend to act than black people.
No.
You know, I mean, when you look at the thing. Not only that, but then I don't know. I just feel like it's a number. It's stupid. I think it's dumb.
Well,
I think they need to shut the hell up.
I was also in drama.
Okay.
And there's a case where, like, there's a black girl that wanted to go for the main role, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was perfect. Like, she did like 10 out of 10.
Right, but what role was she going for?
She had a role for Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
But then for another one, she wanted it, but like because of light design or something, like it was red lights, and basically the teacher said, "Oh, the lights make you look like a devil." Like, nah, like, so because of her skin color, she didn't get the role.
Okay.
And she was like a background character. When they could have just like done something like change the lights, because if it was red lights, they didn't make her look good.
Now that's a different type of diversity. You're talking about stuff that's like effective. You know what I'm saying? If I have one fucking arm, I can't go and play a baseball player.
Damn, you just compared one arm to the black.
No, not in that sense. You know what I'm saying? But if the film is shot in a dark area, you know, and with dim lights, and it's a fucking school playing, they can't work around it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to see the acting.
Here's the question: in all honesty, you have to be honest. Who got the role?
The white girl?
Was she white?
Yeah.
Was she like actually white, or was she just a light-skinned Hispanic girl?
It was a white girl.
Who was casted as the male?
I don't know, some Hispanic guy.
Okay. So you can't single out, hey, this one spot.
Wait, no.
Chill out. You
Hold
already
up.
said it.
He was the other one, because it was Les Mis.
Yeah.
It was Jean Valjean was a white guy,
Liar.
and then the other dude, Tamardier or whatever, he was a Hispanic guy.
Wait, what player are we even talking about? What is this?
Les
You
Mis.
said Romeo and Juliet, and now we're.
No, I said that was a role that she did lead in, and then for the other role,
So she did lead.
in one role, and she did great in it. That's what I'm saying. And then for the second role, like her audition was great, but
Okay.
because of lighting, she didn't get it.
I mean, does that? I just don't feel like that's
I don't think that's-
singling her out though. I don't feel like that's negative. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, she auditioned great.
If
it's
I'm
just
fucking,
one, like,
I'm
small
white,
thing, like lighting.
white. I'm as white as can be. You know what I'm saying? And if they needed somebody who contrasts against a white background, you know, obviously I'm not going to get that role. You know what I mean?
I think there's more technicality in theater than you're giving them. The director, at least at that point.
We're
credit
talking about,
for.
are you looking at it like she's black, but not like you're too dark, I'm sorry, like we can't see you. Or you're black, I don't want you to get that role. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like black people and I'd rather have white guys.
I'm not jumping ship here, but like, do you think those same technicalities would work for the white guy? Because I'm saying, like, they painted the guy Indian. You know what I'm saying? There's some short guys that are supposed to play tall people roles. Mm-hmm. They give them, like, you know, the shoes that make them look taller. You know what I'm saying? Like, does this apply to everybody?
What do you mean?
Do you think, like, if you had the contrast thing, you're white as hell, mm-hmm. and they want to put you on a white background, do you think that they'll give you like more makeup? Like, are you more likely to get more makeup versus like the black guy?
It really depends on the budget, though. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying? Because like what this guy
just went to a shitty fucking school. You know, I doubt that this drama teacher is gonna go and be like,
let's change this light.
let's get all these fucking lights, principal, because I want this actress. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a filter.
That's not going to happen. Yeah, but if it requires red light, it requires red light. You know what I'm saying? Depends what the scene is.
Yeah, what is the scene? Like the most famous, like red and black song. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just adjust all the lighting, just because.
That's regardless. We're talking about the diversity and are white people winning for the sake of just fucking winning. You know what I'm saying? Are they just picking white people just to say, we don't need minorities? Mm-hmm. You know, and I don't feel like that's really happening. I feel like a lot of white people, you know, obviously they pick certain actors. You know, they're looking at Matt Damon and like, yeah, we want you. You know, right. Some of them, you know, and some black people obviously get singled out for roles. 12 Years a Slave, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. But I just don't feel it's all out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like they're just like, no, you can't get this role because you're black. And Will Smith is definitely proof of that. Will Smith, almost all his movies could be definitely played by a white guy. And they're all played by a black guy. Every one of his movies. I can't think of not one Will Smith movie that has to be a black guy. You know, me and Chris went down the list of all these people. Like the black roles aren't just limited to black people.
Mm. I think Swan's now shaking. He's nodding his head in agreement.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was just staring at those lights for a minute.
Yeah, all right.
And
you can tell us whatever more lies you want to tell us.
I'm still offended.
Yeah. Stay offended, Chris. And other loose news. Fine Brothers. Have you heard about the Fine Brothers?
Oh yeah, the reaction, right?
Yeah, reaction videos.
We will be served those subpoenas in a week.
There's a huge controversy. You know these stupid videos. I don't watch them.
I watch them sometimes.
This is in loose news, so we have to discuss it. You know the reaction videos. You know grandmas react to Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen a fucking video like that. They're retarded. You know, or little kids react to
2 girls in 1 cup.
Yeah. Well, the Fine Brothers trademarked
You
the
think
word.
that's what little kids will be reacting to? It's like, hold on, let's just not skim over this.
I was once a kid that was reacting to 2 girls in 1 cup.
Yeah, I think we were all kids when we saw that.
I don't know. Do you think that's appropriate to be in a YouTube channel?
Lewis was like middle aged when he saw that video.
Ricardo was like 6.
Yeah, so I was still a kid.
You know you can't find that on the internet no more.
I'm pretty sure I could. Give me like 10 minutes.
But you're looking for it.
Yeah, to show to somebody for a reaction.
That's alright, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get off on 2 girls doing that shit. Right?
All right, you guys heard a confession.
You heard
That's
that,
it.
Gio?
You got it.
Oh,
Heard
well.
it here first.
Gio can't say we don't shout him out. I shouted him out like 6 times.
Yeah. Shout out to cultdaddy.com.
Lorenzo, you too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Lorenzo and your
Shave Pits.
Yeah, Shave Pits, man. We haven't shouted out Shave Pits in a while.
Shane Pitts doesn't watch this shit.
Well, we should invite him one day. He's not gonna come, but we should invite him.
He's gonna feed
I
his
wish I could.
goldfish.
I wish I could say some stuff about people, but nah. Never mind. Let's next time.
But anyways,
They
they trademarked the word react. You know,
Lot of
teenagers
wasted time.
react, grandmas react, and blah 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 blah. And internet went fucking crazy over this. You know.
You could say the reaction was
Yes.
not good.
The reaction was not positive.
Actually, you can't say that. You'll be sued.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take our video down if we say this word more than 3 times. So, if you even get anything that's close to that, like let's say witness, like teenagers witness 2 girls in 1 cup, they're gonna send you a letter, you know what I'm saying, a cease and desist, you know, you better take that video down or we're gonna see you in court, you know. Most of these people do not have court money, so they're going to have to take their video down.
I don't think that's how it goes, Lewis.
That's exactly how it goes.
Nah.
Wait, tell me what was the logic behind this?
They trademarked
They trademarked
the word react.
So that they can make money off of it?
Yes, so nobody else can have those videos, only them.
Really?
Yes.
So, like-
and everybody's going crazy, like, this is crazy. How do you do this? You know? So if you have a video like that, you have to get it taken down.
And this is only for like YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't have it taken down, they will take you to court to get their money from it. I don't know what you mean. That's not how it works. Well, how does it work, Joshua?
So they trademarked it because they were getting confused. Like people would go look for their videos, and they would have like beat for beat.
First of all, I'm sorry to interrupt. What are the Fine Brothers?
Fine Brothers, they make reaction videos.
Okay, so they're just their YouTube channel like us.
Yeah, but they have like a specific format where like camera angles are always the same. You know, it's young people.
Right, I hear you.
Yeah,
continue.
right.
They have a format.
Yeah.
Y'all are so fucking yo.
Yeah, go ahead, nigga.
I'm gonna fuck y'all up.
I
Anyway,
appreciate the sexual advances, but I'm
anyway,
not interested.
people like Ellen would make like reaction videos, and it would be the same. They would have like the laptop, the little logo on the, and like cuts from the like thing they were seeing into their faces and reaction, right? Well, that was like taking like basically their idea, their format.
They're biting. He felt like they were biting off of him.
Exactly. So like he didn't want that to happen, so he just trademarked this so people won't get confused, see that, and like mistake it for their shit, you know?
Okay, just
So if I did a regular,
if you did a regular reaction video,
they would not send me a letter.
No, you'd be good.
That's-
In fact, they're offering people to like send those into them, and like if it's like close enough, they'll put it on their shit.
Anybody who had the word react in their videos, I'm reading this shit on Reddit right now. Anybody who
That's Reddit. That's just a bunch of fucking.
all these people who have these reaction videos are pissed off. This is how I heard about it. All these people are pissed off, and
Videos
they're
aren't
getting their
getting
videos
taken
taken. They're getting the videos taken down.
If it's beat for beat,
it does not matter if it's beat for beat.
If it's too close
if I put
to
Chris
the shit.
reacts to whatever, it's gonna get taken down. Or they're going. And if it
Nah.
doesn't, okay, and it doesn't get taken down, now what happens?
Then they get taken down.
No. What happens if it doesn't? What happens? YouTube is not taking them down. So what happens if I don't take my video down? I put, teenagers react to whatever, and it doesn't get taken down. Now what happens?
See, that's the thing though. Teenagers.
It doesn't matter.
So
what
that,
happens
that
then?
falls under their shit, right?
Okay, but now what happens?
So they want to like offer like for you to work for them, or like you pay them.
And if I say no, now what happens? Just come on.
The fuck?
They're going to fucking sue you. This is what they're not going to be like, hey, you want to work for us? No, they're going to send your ass to court. You know what I'm saying? This was a trademark to make as much money as they can because they just dropped it today. They just dropped the trademark because it was going crazy. Everybody started unsubscribing. Huh?
That wasn't even today.
They dropped it.
They dropped the trademark?
Yes, they dropped it. Because everybody started unsubscribing them. It went crazy because everybody started getting the videos all fucking cease and desist letters.
So what you're saying is, because what he's saying is if they have like a certain way of shooting their videos, and if my shit came anywhere close to that, they would take it down. But what you're saying is, like they have their fucking format, but it doesn't matter. We can shoot a video of me outside reacting to somebody jumping on my car, and they'll still take the shit down.
Yes, because in a trademark, you have to protect your trademark, okay? Now, this is the problem. This is what we can happen, okay? If you
it's not copyright though. That's the difference.
Trademark, but you still have to protect the trademark. Trademarks have to be protected, and you can't have the trademark that they're doing is react.
No, see, a copyright would be they invented the reaction, and they didn't do that, right? So they trademarked it. So like the format, the logos, all that. If you have anything like that, then they could take your shit down.
What I'm trying to tell you is that they're doing the cease and desist letters. Okay, they have their own statements that they're doing, and it is pure fucking nonsense. It is baloney. They're not whatever they're saying is like it's not true because they're sending the cease and the cease to whatever and cease letters right now. Cease and desist. Take this fucking video down, or we're gonna see you in court. And you can't be like, well, this video is not like yours at all. You don't have the money to go to court for this. So you just take it down so you don't do it. I mean, it's all over the internet.
They're taking down just like
but
reaction.
What people said this like
guy watches people jump on his car. All these like, hey, you're watching, turn it down, take it off, right? So it's just like it's not just reaction. It's like anything related to like watch, like sees, looks at.
Yes, you can't have teenagers witness.
Gazes. So I'm saying like you can't have any of these any of this verbiage there that.
You can have witness, you know what I'm saying, but you can't have a video that is like that. You know what I mean? I can't just set up a video like teenagers. It's something similar to what Joshua was saying, but it doesn't have to be exact. The same intro and the same camera angles. It doesn't have to be that. It just has to be something that's. It has to be something that's like that.
Special guest
something
Lewis's daughter is in the building. Shout out to Jaylene. Jaylene, say hi, not to us, to the audience.
Say hi.
Say it to the microphone.
Not to them. Say what?
Jaylene, you're no good at this, man.
Yeah.
So it's not the verbiage that really matters. It's the verbiage.
It's the video. It's the video.
And the video.
But they're getting people on small subs.
Teenagers watch.
People are pissed off because there's a lot of people
with
there's a lot of people with a lot of subs. And they're getting the videos taken down, and they're like, oh shit, I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? And they're just throwing it on Reddit. So
what do you mean subs?
Subscribers.
Oh, subscribers. Oh.
Yeah, you know what we have a lot of.
Yeah, right. So it is what Swat's saying though.
Yeah. So the verbiage just can't be close, and then the format can't be similar.
He's making it look like they have to be very, very similar, the same intro and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that they can't even. It can't be nothing remotely close to it. Like it can't. Like, you can't do, my reaction to what the Fine Brothers do. Because that video's going to get taken down.
Yeah.
Nah, because I've seen those videos.
Yes, and they're all getting letters. Read it. Those same people are getting letters. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, whatever.
I do stuff to Stein Brothers court ruling.
Stein Brothers.
All right. Well, next up on Lose News, I got a story, a bird shit story to tell you guys. So, Oh wow, that's nice. Okay,
Sammy.
go.
Sonic,
Take the
man.
soul
Get
ice
the
room.
Sonic.
Go. Hurry up. Come on. So, go.
She wants to record with us, man.
So, Ricardo is eating pizza. You know, we're eating pizza together with Lorenzo.
We're on a date.
Yeah, and a nice.
There's no
fancy.
Lorenzo. He just keeps telling people that.
So it's us three. We're eating pizza, or
It
whatever.
was candlelit. By the three of us, he means the candle.
In the middle of the afternoon, and you know, all of a sudden these goddamn hungry pigeon birds decided. These fucking crows decided to.
Pittsburgh.
Pigeon bird.
These goddamn disgusting vile creatures decided to watch over us.
The rats of the skies.
Rats with wings. So we're sitting here, right? And Ricardo decides he's gonna throw a crumb, you know, to feed the birds. You know, they're starving. They're starving. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
So sorry for the intermission, guys. In the meantime, listen to this elevator music.
All right, and I'm back. Last time on Drake. So this guy takes some crumbs, throws it at the birds. You know, feeds the birds. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck did you do? You know, for two reasons.
He looked hungry.
Yeah, he looked hungry. Well, guess what? He
Well,
has
you
some
fucked up. Like,
he has
to be honest, yo.
earthworms. You know?
I didn't have those on my pizza. You got luck.
You know, there's two bad things about feeding these birds. You feed one and like 10,000 come, like a Hitchcock movie. You know? The second thing is, you know, it goes in one hole, has to come out the other hole. We're eating our pizza. I'm like, yo, you fucked up. These birds are gonna shit on your pizza. And our pizza. Like 3 seconds later, that's exactly what the fuck happened. This bird just lifted up his ass
Took a poop on my plate.
right on his plate. I can't even finish my slice.
That's disgusting. But it's deserving.
It's deserved.
Yeah.
I hope you get shit on for feeding that bird.
Yeah.
It's like
I
the
feel
worst karma ever.
But I feel like you fed it because you were being a dick.
I mean, there are like classic YouTube videos that explain exactly why you shouldn't feed birds while you're eating stuff.
We should trademark those now.
That's it.
Unfortunately, Joe Swat, some of us have jobs. We don't have time watching bird food videos.
Yeah, you should just reapply bags, man. So shit can
Shout out to that company.
Listen to that.
I didn't even know this.
All right. Well, that's the end of Lose News. You guys have any other topics
Nah, fuck the news,
we can
man.
discuss? All right.
I'm ready for this next one.
All right. Our main story is main topic. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna discuss our top 5 video games. You know, the top 5 from the NES all the way to PS4, or in Chris's case, PS2. You're still fucking around with that system. And who wants to start this? Chris. Or Joshua, the jobless.
The fuck?
You first, man.
I thought Chris was so excited that I'm gonna go ahead and let him go first.
What you mean? You got yours written down.
I mean, why were you so excited?
I want to listen to what y'all say.
He wants the envy. He wants the envy. Dang, I didn't play that game, man. I'm still on the PlayStation 2.
You know what I'm saying?
And then I want to envy, like, dang, I didn't play that game. I'm too busy working.
All right, Joshua, come on, man. Where's your list? You proud of your list? What's your first game? Or is this in
I
order?
got from the PS2, Kingdom Hearts. So fucking fantastic game.
I never played that game.
You fucking.
You fucking up, Lewis.
You
What
are
happened
fucking-
is that game came out.
when Lewis was 25.
He's too old for a Disney
We
game.
moved on.
And that's exactly what I felt. I felt it was gonna be a kiddie game. I missed out. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. Maybe one of these Let's Plays should be
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. You know, Chris here can bring his station.
I mean, I could do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna connect it to the computer. You know, there's no HDMI. You know, get with the fucking times, Chris.
The technology exists.
They had the remaster. You could just get it for PS4.
I mean, can't you just go in your garage and pull out your old PC? Figure it out.
I mean, there's
emulators.
Hey, we do not steal games.
What's wrong with you sick bastard?
So
What's wrong with you, fucking Jack
Some
Sparrow?
guy just ran by and said something about emulators. It was ridiculous.
Is emulators?
Get out of our podcast!
What are those?
So,
Never even heard of that word.
I just felt it was too kiddie, like, and I don't know, I regret it. And now I feel like if I jump back into play it, it might feel dated. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so, because like it's not like realistic art style where
I'm not
you're
saying
gonna be like,
graphic
oh,
wise,
this
I'm
looks
talking about
bad.
gameplay wise. You know, like I tried to play Metal Gear 2 and it just feels so dated, and that was one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know.
Is it on your list?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe fuck yourself.
Maybe fuck yourself. What's the matter? You couldn't quote Shakespeare? Alright. What's next on your list, Joshua?
The Last of Us.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Fucking love that game.
That one's on my list.
Could you stop drawing on my fucking poster, Chris?
Yo, shut the fuck up. I didn't draw anything.
God damn it. I know it's black and white, but shit.
I didn't draw anything. Why don't you shut the fuck
Yeah,
up?
but you look like you're about to.
No, bitch. You just looked at my face and you just assumed because I'm fucking
You had the
black.
marker against
The fuck, bro? Continue with your list, man.
Last of Us, I give it 10 out of 10 to The Last of Us.
I give 10. I give Last of Us 10 out of 10.
You haven't even fucking played it.
Fucking GTA 5.
Nah, GTA 5 is great.
Yeah.
What do you guys say? Ricardo doesn't like that shit. He's
You
Christian.
don't like that shit? It's an open
I
world.
never got into it. I never played it.
Kill prostitutes.
You were playing it like 10 minutes ago.
I was playing it 10 minutes ago,
But
other than shooting things just to shoot them, I've never done anything. Well,
what is it about Grand Theft Auto that doesn't intrigue you? Like that game to me is like so perfect.
I don't know.
The online world.
I know you're still playing Vice City and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like the whole open world is so immersive, and I don't know. The graphics are great. You know, the gameplay feels good. I like the shooting.
You can play tennis. You could play golf. You could ride a jet ski. You could fly a plane. You could do anything you want in this fucking world.
Anything you want, bro.
It's just not for me.
What is? We'll discuss your fucking games in a little bit. What's next?
They're nice games. Don't call
Smash
them
Bros.
Smash Brothers. Yeah,
It's also on my list.
We'll talk about your list when it's your turn.
I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, Smash Brothers. Which is your favorite Smash Brothers?
I mean, you gotta go with Nintendo 64, man. It's the first one.
What you say?
Yo, when you first see that shit, they bring different characters from different games together. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah,
I don't remember that reaction. Must have been on the React channel. Didn't watch it.
My reaction. I don't know. I thought it was a cool idea in 64, but I gotta say the last one's the best one. There's a lot of
I definitely like the last one the most.
I mean, I'm only seeing the first one just because of like reaction base. Like,
could you stop saying that word on our
like that shit was fucking crazy when it came out. Like you didn't expect it. It was like the first of its kind. I feel like. And
yeah, I agree. But I think the last one. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 was
like
not the first of its kind.
It's
you
definitely
that one on
that's
the
what
list.
I'm saying. Like, it's definitely better. Like, cause Grand Theft, like the first couple ones didn't wow me like Grand Theft Auto did.
Oh my god, crazy! They all wowed me. Starting from 3.
I mean 3, yeah. I mean no. I mean
They all
San Andreas,
except for the first two.
San Andreas was the one that like pulled me in.
Vice City was fucking amazing. You know,
Like
Grand Theft Auto
fucking
4, I liked.
San Andreas, you could customize the cars for the first time. Fuck yeah.
Chris, what's your favorite Super Smash Brothers?
Melee.
Really?
Melee.
Was that GameCube?
GameCube.
I never played that one.
That was good.
I mean, you just got to consider where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure
we
would be my
played a lot.
favorite
We
one.
played a lot of the new one.
I mean, it's on my list. I feel like you just made me give one up on my list.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Well, that's 4, right?
As 4, that's the only 4 I wrote down. So I'm gonna go with the Hail Mary and say Sonic Tag Battle 2.
Tag Battle?
Attack Battle 2.
The fuck?
It's a GameCube game.
Attack Battle? Somebody throw me my phone.
Yo.
Throw me my phone. So that I can IGN this shit. It's right behind you.
Tag Battle.
Tag
Well,
Battle.
well,
On the
okay.
GameCube?
Okay, Google. Sonic Attack Battle 2.
Google's not one of our sponsors.
Yeah, Google is not one of our sponsors. We said it 3 times now.
How about you search for this? How about you could search for this on cultdaddy.com.
I was mistaken. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
You're gonna put this on your top 5 list? You didn't know the fucking name of the game?
Can't be that.
Listen, I didn't write it down. I didn't look it up. It's been years.
You should just went with like the Sega Genesis Sonic.
Yeah. All right,
just went with Street Fighter or some shit. You're a bitch.
Ricardo, what are your top 5?
My top 5.
Terrible.
Again, we're the Last of Us.
What, that Sonic game?
Smash Brothers.
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
I was reiterating from his list, The Last of Us and Smash Brothers. I'm a big Gears of War fan.
Never played it.
Gears of War is pretty straight.
I played the first one.
You played it? You PS2 master?
That's Xbox
full times.
My friends got Xboxes.
I played it. I just don't understand the cult following behind it.
It's a third person.
And there's a huge cult following. Everybody loves this fucking game. And I played it. I'm just like it's fun. Not enough for,
Well, it's on my list. My next one's, I kind of like the same kind of setup for
Which
games.
is your favorite one?
My favorite one would be 3.
Wow. Very deep.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, you asked me which one, not why.
Yeah, but you can
So
discuss
yeah,
that.
the next one, I kind of like the same kind of like style of game. So like The Last of Us, I like Uncharted and Tomb Raider. It's kind of open, but still pretty guided. Kind of do whatever you want, and just so you got options on how you handle things. Very much like what's the game you play that you're like,
I don't know.
you go crazy over me? Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, yeah.
It's like that, just less like immersive. Like you have options on how you approach things, and all of those games, The Last of Us, like Uncharted, Tomb Raider, you have options on how you approach those things, but it's not like
I love Uncharted.
as tactical.
Uncharted 2 to me is my favorite of the Uncharteds, but it feels like an interactive movie. I played Uncharted 3. I was very hyped for that. I played it once and didn't feel the need to play it again. I am excited for Part 4, but just because of my experience with Part 3, I don't think I'll buy Part 4. I think I'm going to have to pass on the purchase.
I think I'm about to buy all of them all over again for the next gen.
No, I'll probably rent it. Just like I did with The Last of Us. I rented that game and I loved it so much that I went out and bought it for PS3, and then Ricardo got it for PS4. Thank you, Ricardo.
I'd like to retract my statement about Sonic.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
okay?
you can't.
I'm gonna edit that and I'm gonna delete that. You're not retracting shit.
I'm gonna say a Telltale game, The Last of Us. That shit was dope.
That is not a Telltale game.
The Last of Us?
Yes.
How much you want to bet right now?
Yeah, how much you want to bet?
Yo.
How much? I'll bet right now. How much?
Let me see.
You do have $7.
I got $3.
Let's bet $3.
Let's bet $3.
I saw
God
5.
damn, you don't have a job, man.
I saw the 5.
The Last of Us? Telltale game? Listeners out there,
I think you guys are thinking of different Last of Us games, though.
there is no Last of
Oh
Us.
shit, I meant The Walking Dead.
Yep. I know exactly what game you were talking about.
You're a fucker.
We shook hands, man.
That's $3.
I had already said
That's
The
embarrassing.
Walking
You're like
The Last
so
of
sure.
Us.
Yeah.
Telltale game, The Walking Dead. Well, I'm like, the last time you said The Last of Us, I was wait, did I say that?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's like, fuck you. Anyway,
You're the one who wanted to bet.
Like the best part is he didn't even finish his Google search. He was like, "Fuck."
But yeah, The Walking Dead.
I meant his GoDaddy.com.
I played
search.
2 episodes and I got distracted and never went back to play the rest. And I bought the rest. I bought all of it.
You bought one?
Yeah.
I only got 2.
I got up to the part where you get to, like, you got the axe, and like the guy's like in a trap.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, everybody's gameplay is
I mean,
different.
Yeah.
Well, there's a part I got up to where he's like,
Oh, I know
in the
what
What
woods,
episode?
and you get I think it's like episode 2 or 3, and like you, like the zombies are coming at you, and then you
You have
find
to chop
this
his legs?
axe. And you know
Oh,
what?
you
After I
could-
chopped his leg, I was like, you know what? How many people actually tried to just cut the chain? Because I definitely didn't fucking do it. I just went for his leg. I saw it in the movie. I went for it. I saw it in the show. I was like, man, his leg's gone. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, wait, what about the chain? Like,
Chris,
Could have saved his leg, man.
your top 5.
It's my top. You sure you don't want to? Because mine are pretty extensive.
All right, I'll go with mine. My number 1 favorite game of all time, my favorite game is Red Dead Redemption.
Oh shit.
Red Dead Redemption. I've never felt more immersed in a game. I've never been so hyped for a game. Usually you get hyped for a game, and then the hype just is way too high, and then it things never meet that expectation. Red Dead Redemption met that expectation.
I
was extremely hyped. I was on the internet every fucking day looking at this stuff, and reading. And then I played the game and it exceeded my expectations. And it was. I'm not even into westerns. Well, I wasn't at the time. Now I am. But at the time, I didn't care for westerns. And
I don't know. Red Dead didn't do it for me. Like
I had
the story I hear is good. I never finished it, so that might be a bad part on me. But
the story was good.
But like I'm talking about like the physics.
Oh my god! Get the hell out of here! Honestly, I've never played a game with better physics. I never played
physics.
Yes.
Where you fucking have to like jump up a mountain. Like.
Did anybody put BioShock on their list?
No, that's a very good game. Shout out to BioShock.
Like you can't like regularly like walk a mountain. You gotta fucking like glitch your way up a mountain or something.
You talking about Skyrim?
Nah, it's in fucking Red Dead too.
You can't do that in Red Dead.
Yeah, you can.
All right, you're gonna have to. When this video is done, when we're done recording, you're gonna have to show me because you can't just glitch your way to the top of a mountain. Like, and I've done everything in the game. I put so many hours into this goddamn game. Anyways, what I like doing is
jumping in general. Like you jump straight up and do this. Like you can't like fucking
whatever.
Yes, you can.
What games were on your list? Because I'm pretty sure all your games probably had like not the best physics engine, anyways.
Yeah. I think Red Dead had one of the best physics I've ever played in a game. The horse, to me, that is the best horse controlling I've ever.
Just follow the trail. Like,
what are you talking about? No, it's not.
The horse.
I feel like you're not.
It's like on autopilot. Like
I feel like he's talking about a different game. Y'all
you want to bet another $3 on this?
Yo,
if you hold an X, he'll follow the trail. So then you.
All right. So am I not right?
Hold on.
Yo, what did I just say?
Hold on. Only if you hold an X while you're shooting.
What did I just say? Though?
No. But it doesn't. You don't follow the trails like Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying? Like you could drive the car, or you could switch to the next character and shoot while the guy drives itself. You know what I'm saying? But the game Grand Theft Auto is not. Yeah, I can't drive my cars. Red Dead Redemption, you're free to roam wherever the hell you want. You don't have to follow the trail. You don't follow the trail unless you hold it in to follow the trail. You know what I mean?
I didn't say exclusively.
You did.
So you're being a dick then.
Yeah,
you're just being a dick.
You have to go out you have to do something to make your horse follow the trail. It just doesn't follow the trail. Like you have to make him follow the trail.
No, I think it's the opposite. Like you have to like break.
This is my favorite fucking game of all time. Like I play. You didn't even finish this goddamn game. I'm telling you.
I played this guy on a fucking horse.
What you're describing is not this. No fucking game has better horse mechanics than this. Okay?
I saw a commercial about it one time. I'm pretty sure I'm an expert.
The shooting mechanics were perfect to me. Slow, whatever, but when you shoot somebody in the leg, you can see it wasn't like, I don't know. This to me had the best Euphoria motor engine for the game or whatever. Story was great and the best DLC of any game ever.
Last of Us has pretty good DLC.
It was good, but I think I got way more playtime.
Playtime wise, yeah. Last of Us is.
Are you trying to tell him why his game wasn't his favorite? God, what the fuck are you even doing?
Nah, because Last of Us is my favorite game.
Last of Us DLC was good. It was Ellie's story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't great. I think it was pretty good. It showed like a little backstory, you know what I'm saying? There was a little spoiler, and she's gay. But
why you gotta spoil it for everybody?
Because if they didn't play it by now, it's too late, alright?
That's like telling somebody that you ruined a movie that's been like
well, Chris didn't know.
Years. I didn't know she was gay.
He doesn't give a fuck.
You fucked it up.
It doesn't matter. It's not that serious. It doesn't even affect the story
at all.
That was like, I don't know. Whatever. It's just her and the girl playing through a mall. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's how good can that DLC possibly be? It's just it was cool.
It gave her backstory depth.
Yeah, I understand. But how many times did you play the DLC?
Twice.
I played it once.
Yeah, I played it the one time.
I think most people just played it, saw the cool story behind it, and never played it again.
You know what was good about that DLC was literally just the story.
How many times it was playing Red Dead?
It was as Lewis said, Uncharted was. It was a playable movie.
Yeah.
And then you got done and you're like, oh, that's really cool. That was a good story. And then you fucking put it away and didn't give a shit about it until just now.
Now Red Dead, they had a DLC that came out on Halloween, and it was you're reading your son a story. He falls asleep, and he starts to dream. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole fantasy world that the whole world is getting corrupted by zombies. Mm. It is basically the entire fucking Red Dead. Like a whole other story. It's like a 12-hour story. And it's a whole different type of game. Now there's zombies everywhere. It's not just a western that you enjoy, the landscape. Now it's a zombie game. You know what I'm saying? But they did it right. It wasn't like a Call of Duty. Like they did this one right, you know. Like imagine Grand Theft Auto with zombies here and there, not the whole city overrun, just here and there. You have to watch out with this area, you have to watch out that, and then you have a whole 8-12 hour story. You know, that's done right. You could also the horses you could ride the 4 horses of the apocalypse.
Oh shit!
Which is pretty cool. You know, you could tell they just had fun with this game. You know what I'm saying? They had it was a fun like DLC for $8
That's cool.
You know, you can't beat that. And then it went down in price like a month later for like $2. You know, for a full DLC like this, a 12-hour story. That's how long Uncharted is. 12 hours. You know, whatever. Second favorite game of all time, Ocarina of Time.
You're wrong.
Ocarina of Time. I can't tell you how many times I beat that game when I was a kid in Nintendo 64. That to me is
You don't have to lie to us, Lewis. We get it. You were like 20 when that game was out. It's cool.
Ricardo hasn't played that game because he wasn't even born in 1998. But
I was 6.
I was 4.
God damn, you're younger than Ricardo?
Yeah.
Whoa. I keep thinking Ricardo. I'm not even lying. I keep thinking like you're 19 years old or some shit like that. I forget that you're like 20 something.
I'm pretty close.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Are you 26 now?
I don't know.
No.
I'm 20. I'm 25.
He's 24.
Yeah.
I'm 22.
I'm 27.
Kevin is 19.
Kevin's been 19 for like 10 years.
Yeah. So Ocarina of Time, man, like I don't know. I just feel like
Kevin is younger than me.
it was a cool change. You know, you guys played it?
Ocarina of Time I have, but I haven't went through the whole thing.
Oh my god.
I only played the first one.
Well,
not the
I didn't
first
have an N64. I had to
I
play it
didn't
at my
either,
friend's house.
But I definitely I borrowed
64, right?
Yeah, 64.
one. I played in Lincoln Time.
My third favorite game.
I'm not going to argue with you and tell you that it's not.
Yeah.
Lincoln Time is better.
I can tell you that Ocarina of Time is perfect. You know, from what I hear
It links to the past.
From what I hear from Zelda freaks,
You're an asshole.
there's other Zelda games that are better.
Don't throw your dildo at me.
Oh no!
Put it back in your pocket. Put it away.
Yeah, put it back in your ass. Get off me.
You should put that as the picture when he says that they're going to be staring at him like.
So, third favorite game is GTA.
Of course.
And I'd put the series. You know, to me the fifth one.
You can't do that.
To me, I put the fifth one as the best. You know, I tell you what. I think every game we've mentioned so far is shits on Sonic Running Adventure or whatever the shit is called. Okay, fourth, and this should probably be way higher up. This should probably be number 2, but the Metal Gear. I've never been more like.
And this is another general.
He's never been more.
You're.
I tell you, my favorite
cheating,
one
man.
of all of them.
Cheating.
My favorite one of all of them is Part 3. Okay, Metal Gear 3. You know what I'm saying? But they're all 10 out of 10s. But Metal Gear 3 is perfect.
But Metal
on
Gear
every
3
level.
is a.
You think it's 10 out of 10?
10.1.
Chris hasn't played it.
You think it's 10 out of 10?
What do you? You obviously don't think so.
Have you even played Metal Gear 3?
I'm just asking.
I haven't played Metal Gear. I mean, I played the demo.
Metal Gear Part 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, it's a fucking good game, but
What you mean it's not the same? How you gonna snub me like that?
That's a
What type of
PS1.
shit is that?
It's a PS1 game.
It's part of the Metal Gear series that you just
Whatever, man.
mentioned.
Yeah,
It gets a 10 out of 10.
It's part of that family of 10 out of 10.
What the fuck?
I think in its heyday it was better than what it is now.
I don't know.
Like,
I mean, I
it's
think
too cartoonish for the realism that it's trying to do right now.
It's not trying to do realism right now. If you play the fifth one, there's a bunch of fantasy stuff in there. Part 4
Yeah,
had
that's
a
what
bunch
I'm
of
saying,
fantasy
like-
stuff. They've all been fantasy. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a bipedal Metal Gear jumping off of buildings. You know, this is definitely you like Akira. That's your favorite movie. That's I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of fake shit in there. You know,
Yeah, people can't really.
Metal Gear is
to watch.
half realism, half Japanese anime. You know what I'm saying? Just let's add some extreme shit just to add them in there. You know,
Or maybe
it
it
doesn't
is
make sense, but fuck it. Who cares?
Maybe
It's cool.
actually just Japanese realism.
Yeah, it's stuff.
It's Japanese realism. That's exactly what it is.
My fifth favorite game of all time is Golden Axe.
I knew. I was waiting for
The
it.
Genesis game?
I'll be surprised if that shit didn't happen.
Yo, Golden Axe to me is a perfect Basham game, like running whatever the fuck they're called, beat 'em up game. It
Hack
is
and slash.
perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's the perfect length if you put on easy or if you put on a hard. The story is
I don't
fucking.
think he agrees.
You don't agree?
Golden Axe was like.
Golden Axe.
I didn't even say nothing. What the fuck?
It's like the gem of my childhood was Golden Axe.
I never even played it. I never owned the Genesis.
Oh my god, you're missing
like,
out.
fuck y'all.
We definitely gotta.
I got the Genesis. The Pac-Man. I gotta bring my PS2 over here one day.
I got my Genesis. We could hook it up one day and try to see. I don't know how I'm gonna hook it up.
I got my Super Nintendo. I got my 64.
You played the Dynasty Warriors series?
I played them.
That almost made my list.
Hacking. I wasn't on my list. I crossed it off. But it's straight hack and slash.
Two honorable mentions. I have to say I put a lot of time into Mega Man Legends.
Yeah, you keep telling me about that game.
Yeah, I actually like it. A lot of Mega Man fans don't really care for it.
Still playing Mega Man, like the cartooniest game there is, but he's like, I think Kingdom Hearts is too far back from me.
Trying to shit on my Sonic game when you got that.
Hold on, you fool. Mega Man Legends came out on PS1.
He's trying to shit on my Sonic game
or some shit.
He got fucking...
Mega Man Legends came out like 98. I think Kingdom Hearts came out in 2001 maybe.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts came out way after
Mega Man Legends.
PlayStation 1.
Let me see.
Kingdom Hearts was a PlayStation 2 game.
Like one of the first PS2 games.
Mega Man Legends came out 1998.
When did Kingdom Hearts come out?
I was 6.
Huh? I was 10 when Mega Man Legends came out.
Kingdom Hearts I think came out in 2001, bro.
I'm pretty sure that it was early 2000s. Early 2000s.
Okay. Now you gotta remember, I'm 10 years old. I'm what, 4th grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
4th grade, 5th grade? You know when this game came out? Kingdom Hearts, the first one, came out in 2002.
So you were 14. So you were in 8th grade.
I was like in 8th grade when Kingdom Hearts came out.
So
I just felt like I was...
You were above that?
You
I
played
was
Final Fantasy?
Not for nothing. On a fake, I thought I was too cool for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't play that game. That's for kids. You know, I'm in that stage. I just, I'm the whole different age. When I was in 8th grade, Ricardo was like in 2nd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, playing.
Joshua was definitely like in 2nd grade.
What?
When I was in 8th grade. How old are you?
22.
22. We're 5 years different. When I'm in 8th grade, Joshua was in 3rd grade. You know, no wonder you like these fucking Yu-Gi-Ohs and shit like that, and I didn't.
The fuck?
And another honorable mention.
My last. What about the Oscars?
Yeah,
that's it.
My last honorable mention is Final Fantasy VII. That is definitely.
I know he played Final Fantasy.
Part 7.
Motherfucker should have picked up Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Part 8, but then I heard it was just nothing but a love story.
Joke's on you. There's no Part 8 in Kingdom Hearts.
God.
Damn, I just remembered a game that I forgot to add to my list, and I have to revitalize it.
It's alright, man. Honorable mentions.
Revitalize it?
I already got 6 honorable mentions.
Okay, Joshua came up with 4, so where are you getting it out?
Okay.
6 honorable mentions?
I got 6 honorable mentions.
So, you doing a top 12?
So mine is
Yo,
right now it's a top 12 right now.
Yo, we just spent like 15 minutes
But
on his.
you guys are
spent
gonna
5
argue.
on mine, 3 on his.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
But you guys aren't gonna argue. Because
He's like the police of you. Those can't be your favorites.
Look, you guys are
Just because you only had 4, okay?
Hold on.
You shut your mouth.
You know
Go,
what I'm
Chris.
saying? He's just mad that I got 12.
There's
He
an
come up with fucking
inconsistency.
4.
You stole his
So,
favorites.
fuck.
You stole his favorites. You wrote them down. He couldn't think of them anymore.
Not only did he come up with only 4, but he added Sonic to it.
Not even like Sonic and Tails. Like when he first said it, I was like, Sonic and Tails? He's like, no, it's for the PS2. Sonic Adventure, man? Like the lamest person I knew would have not played that game. The fuck is wrong with you?
That's
I'm
a
gonna
great
continue with
game.
my list, man. I'm gonna continue with my list. And since I can't revitalize it, I'm gonna just have a part 2, part 1.
I didn't own a PS2.
Okay, so my 6 honorable mentions are Spider-Man 2 for the
You're
PlayStation
gonna do
2.
honorable mentions first, and then your top 5.
And I'm gonna do it in descending
You're
order.
7. Didn't you have another 7 honorable mention? You said you had one more.
So it's gonna be 7 honorable
Alright,
mentions.
cool.
No, it's gonna be 6 honorable mentions.
Okay, so you have 11 games.
So we have Spider-Man 2,
PS1.
PS2.
Oh,
Spider-Man 2, that's the one from the game where you can swing
That's the
around.
coolest
It's like
game,
the
yeah, you can
first.
swing around the city.
That shit was cool.
I didn't have that game.
Final Fantasy 7,
Yes, classic.
Spyro the Dragon.
That was good.
I gotta put Halo on there. I gotta put Halo 2.
Oh man, Halo. Well, let's break this down, man, for a second. Don't just rush through your list.
Yeah. I mean, ask me the questions, man.
Halo. I remember Halo a lot because I didn't have an Xbox.
Yeah.
But
But
I
everybody's
remember,
friend had a Halo.
yes, I remember we used to. My friend had a he had his porch in the back or his balcony or whatever, and we used to set the 2 TVs facing away from each other.
Yeah.
And you know, 4 on one side, 4 on the other.
Yeah.
Oh man, those were some good times.
Yeah,
Everybody you had a bunch of cables on the floor.
We didn't have 4 TVs, so we used to just constantly accuse each other of fucking
screen watching.
Whatever, 2 TVs. Sorry, 2 TVs. And, you know, 4 people on one side, 4 people on the other side. And these are the old 2 TVs. So like, you know, your screen looks like a cell phone, like your side, because it's broken up to 4, just like GoldenEye. GoldenEye's classic. All right.
That should have been an honorable mention. That should have been,
yeah. Honorable mention. Shout out to GoldenEye.
I was actually gonna put it down on my foot.
Shout out to Cole.
So you said Sonic Battle?
I was gonna put that one, but I went with Sonic.
All right. So this is a game you guys probably never played.
I just gotta say,
this shit sucks, man.
All right. Your list is done. Your list is done. Your list is done.
It just sucks, man.
I just gotta say,
it doesn't matter.
I was pulling.
No one cares what you say at this point. You're done, Sonic.
You're done, Sonic. I got a fucking GameCube well before a PS2. And what the fuck? My mom just bought me random ass games. Sonic was one of them, and that's the most.
Yeah,
I played.
All right, you played a lot of games. You played
personal.
You played almost every game that we've mentioned.
No.
Well, you played a lot of games.
Out of all the games that we mentioned, how many did you not play?
You should have picked harder.
I never played Final Fantasy.
Hey.
I never played Metal Gear. I never played.
Have you played like Assassin's Creed 2?
I got one shout out.
I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed.
One honorable mention: Limbo.
Limbo's good.
Limbo. I was thinking about putting Limbo, but I already had 6.
I don't know if that's my top.
I gotta give it a shout out.
All right, then honorable mention: Alien Isolation.
Get the fuck out of here. That's also another shitty game.
Look, man,
fuck you.
I'm gonna continue, man. You suck. You suck. After all the judging, if you didn't fucking judge, I would have a fucking problem. I'm gonna fucking accuse the committee.
You look at my games, like they all received like 10 out of 10.
I feel like if we did a Reddit topic on this guy's game, a lot of people feel a lot of nostalgia.
We gotta your bandwagon.
The nostalgia level for fucking Sonic Adventure Battle is so fucking low. Like Lorenzo wouldn't play this game. You know what I'm saying? You fucking suck.
It's the first time he said that he referenced the lamest person he knows, and then he goes with Lorenzo.
I'm gonna continue with my list.
What's that?
So this is a game you guys probably never played. It's called Bomberman. This is still honorable mentions.
Bomberman?
Bomberman Party.
Nah.
I played Bomberman 5.
It's Bomberman Party. I can't explain it. I'm gonna have to bring the PlayStation 2 one day and we're gonna play.
Yo.
Then Kingdom Hearts.
After we shut this off, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna let him finish his list?
After we shut this off, we're gonna start playing some games. I got 2 games on my list that I want.
Let me get through my honorable mentions so we can finish this. So Kingdom Hearts, the first one, is my last honorable mention.
The second one's the beginning of his list.
Yeah.
So my number 5 has to be Final Fantasy Tactics.
Really?
That is my favorite. Well, not my favorite RPG of all time. My number 4 game has to be Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, yawning right at
Number 3.
Wait, what?
Crash Bandicoot.
Why Final Fantasy Tactics over?
Final Fantasy Tactics is fucking cool.
I had the demo and I didn't care for it.
It's because it wasn't.
I hated that game.
It wasn't the typical turn-based game.
Oh no, I don't remember.
It's like they give you a whole, like, I guess, an arena.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just a stage, and you actually like each character has a certain amount of moves that it can make, and you're basically strategically placing your character.
It's like Fire Emblem.
Is it like a card game then?
It's like Fire Emblem.
It's like Fire Emblem.
I never played Fire Emblem.
It's a grid. It's a grid movement.
Yes.
And then every character has a different range.
I guess I'll look up the gameplay.
Level up. It's cool. It's fucking good. It's my favorite Final Fantasy of all time.
Crash Bandicoot?
Crash Bandicoot is number 4. I wanted to put it number 1, but I don't think I put enough time into it to make it number 1.
Damn, that your favorite game of all time, Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you gotta understand, I had this game before I had a memory card.
You gotta understand, he doesn't have anything past the PlayStation 2.
Yes, there's some other things.
There's so many PlayStation 2 games that are so good though.
Crash Bandicoot is fucking amazing. Yeah, like, I feel like this is the platform starter. Like, besides the people who played Mario.
Shout out to Gran Turismo 2.
Yeah, Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I should have added that.
Honorable mention. Okay, so my number 3, which was actually my number 1, but I changed it, was Super Smash Bros. Melee. Number 2 is GTA 3. And then number 1.
You like 3 over San Andreas?
Yes.
And over Vice City?
I like the vibe.
The nostalgia.
It's nostalgia. It's nostalgia. It's not a better game, but like the radio station is definitely better.
He never played 4.
Sean Price.
He never played 5.
Listen to me. Shut the fuck up. Alright, so number one tied. Number one tied for 2 spots.
He hasn't played like half of them.
Bitch, I just played 5. I just played 5. Shut the fuck up.
Play the story.
You said what? 1 and 2 are tied.
No, number 1 is tied with 2.
So it's a tie.
It's a
number
tie.
1 and 2 are tied. No, number 1 is tied with 2.
No, number 1 is tied. There's 2 of them in number 1.
So the 2 are tied. Alright, cool. Finish.
So right now they're in the
Alright, so Fire Emblem.
Top ones.
Okay.
Fire Emblem. Are you? Shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, he hasn't shut the fuck up since Lewis said Red Dead Redemption. Like, are you really that butthurt about it? Are we gonna have to fucking do another video about how you feel about fucking Red Dead Redemption? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? I'm gonna finish my fucking list before I kick you in the fucking face. Yo! I swear to God. If Will Smith would have got an Oscar, he would have not been this fucking butthurt. You know what I'm saying? The fuck shit. Why you fucking kidding? Yeah. Okay. So
I didn't say anything.
Number 1.
You shut up about Sonic
Both of you are fucking talking during your shit.
So
I just made a stupid joke to Lewis.
Like what I said, my number 1 is tied.
I don't give a fucking shit.
Like, I can't remember my 2 number 1s. You did nothing.
I did nothing.
Okay, like I was saying, Fire Emblem is my number 1, and Pokemon Gold is also my number 1.
Gold.
Fire Emblem.
They're both tied for number 1.
Pokemon Gold. That's for what?
Handheld, Game Boy.
Those are both Game Boy games.
Didn't even think about going handheld.
Oh man, next week I'm gonna throw my segment called How would I
Metroid.
improve games.
I never
I'm gonna do a
that.
segment. How would I improve games? I have an
Okay.
idea for Pokemon, but we'll talk about that next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Well, anyways,
copyright. Trademark. We're taking that.
That's a good list. I'm surprised you. Fire Emblem's PS1, no?
No, Fire Emblem is Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay. Do you have any PS2 games on your list?
Yes, I mean, they're all honorable mentions.
But none of your top 5?
None of your top 5.
Melee, Crash, Tactics, GTA 3.
GTA 3.
That's crazy. I don't know. I just thought that you would have like, honestly, you with your PS2 tattoo on your shoulder, I thought you would have like 6 PS2 games like on your top 5.
Nah.
Yeah, PS2.
I thought you were just gonna honorable mention your entire like PS2 library.
Shout out to my shelf.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, it's been an episode of podcast, our Theater at Lunch podcast, episode 2. I said that all backwards, but it doesn't matter. Catch us next time. We'll talk about some crazy nonsense.
Comment, thumbs up, subscribe.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gio.
Go.
Yeah.
Tune in next time so you can hear everybody getting up on me and call me.
nah, next week we're definitely we're gonna try to get a special guest star next week.
A
Lorenzo.
replacement.
We're gonna have to try to get
The guy who wouldn't
I'm fired again.
The guy who wouldn't play
Fuck.
Sonic.
I'm fired.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and Lewis, we agreed over the phone that if you didn't give me my $7, you're gonna be off.
He paid you yet?
Huh?
Has
No, he
paid you?
paid
Oh,
me.
okay. How about Ricardo?
Ricardo didn't give me my $2 yet. I'm eating the rest of your pizza.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna try to get Lorenzo on next week.
You ate it.
Mm-hmm.
So you paid for it. You can eat
So,
it.
shout out. You know, any of you listeners, if you want a specific topic to talk about, you know, we could talk about it. Just leave it in a message, in a comment, something. Just text us. I mean, you have our number. You only have 2 listeners out there.
407.
Yeah.
What's your number, Lewis? I'm gonna look it
Hey,
up.
shut your mouth.
911.
Yeah.
Hit us up. That's a shorthand to our phones.
All right, and
Sorry,
before we let you go, word to our sponsors. You know, go to cultdaddy.com. You'll find a lot of intriguing topics there.
And
Leave the Cult Daddy link.
and complaints with him about why our budget is so low, and he'll give us more money.
Yeah. Come on, Cult Daddy. Give us some more cash.
Good looks, man.
All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.